Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Oh my God, bestie. You will not believe the absolute dumpster fire that just erupted at my parents' house. Sit down, grab your wine or vodka. Honestly, you might need it. Because I have tea that's so scalding, it's gonna melt your mascara off. So first of all, you know my family, right? Picture this. A European household where love is literally locked behind a vault of perfection. And the only keys are straight A's, a six-figure salary, and the emotional range of a robot. Money. It's not just currency here, it's a weapon. Academics. A blood sport, and me? I've been scrambling to survive this circus since I was old enough to hold a textbook. Okay, rewind. I moved out at 18, right? Thought I'd escaped. But life said, LOL, girl, buckle up, and tossed me into a 3-year relationship with a man twice my age who treated me like a chew toy. By the time I crawled out of that dumpster, I was broken. Like rock bottom, crying in the shower at 3 a.m. Who even am I? Broken. But guess what? I clawed my way back. Therapy. Check, dumped the ex, blocked and deleted. Went back to school while working 2 jobs, barely sleeping but doing it. I'm this close to finishing my degree, my health isn't a disaster anymore, and for the first time in forever, I can actually breathe. Now, here's where it gets messy. 5 months ago, I moved back in with my parents. Temporarily. I cook, I clean, I pay my own bills, and I even throw a chunk of my paycheck at the household. But rent? Nope, not because I'm freeloading, because they refuse to take it. Every time I've come home since I was 21, I've begged, let me pay rent, please. And they're like, no, focus on your studies, sweetie. So I did. I worked my ass off. I've got 2 jobs lined up after graduation, and I'm finally in a good place. But today, my mom decided to drop a nuclear bomb on my barely rebuilt self-esteem. It started with the damn kettle. She stormed into my room, all fake calm, like, we need to talk about earlier. For context, she'd snapped at me for boiling 200 milliliters too much water. 200 milliliters, I swear if iRolls could power cities, hers would have lit up Paris. She does this constantly, freaks out over nothing, gives a half-assed sorry, then does it again 5 minutes later. So I'm sitting there, biting my tongue, and I say, thanks for apologizing, I'm really trying not to be wasteful. And then she hits me with this. You should be grateful I let you use my pots, my kitchen, my shower. Girl, my soul left in my body. She called me spoiled, ungrateful, said she shouldn't be paying for a grown woman to live here. I swear my tear ducts were like, abort mission, but I choked out, if you didn't want to care for another human, maybe you shouldn't have had kids, just a thought. I told her she had a legal obligation to keep me alive till 18, which thanks Dad for the bare minimum, and that I'd always been grateful. But knew she's twisting it like I'm some entitled brat. Then I said the thing. When I have kids, I'll support them selflessly as long as I live. Oh, you should have seen her face. It was like I'd slapped her with a wet fish. She snapped. You don't get it, I am happy you're home. And I, being the emotionally exhausted gremlin I am, said, you're obviously not. Cue the theatrics. She stormed out, screeching about how I'm disrespectful and offensive, leaving me sitting there like, did that really just happen? Bestie, I'm trying not to play the victim here. I know I've screwed up before, that abusive relationship. Yeah, that was my dumpster fire. But I've worked so hard to fix my life. And now, it's like no matter what I do, I'm always the problem. Too much water in the kettle, disappointment. Breathing too loud, disappointment. Existing, disappointment. Am I crazy? Am I some ungrateful demon child? Because some days it feels like this family is a game I can't win, and the only way to survive is to stop playing. Anyway, pass the wine, and the tissues, and possibly a Xanax.